Welcome to the season finale here in the Houston Oilers franchise. In Season 3, we have put out our best product yet so far in the series, and today, a lot of things are determined. Will the Houston Oilers make the playoffs? Or will we go into another disappointing offseason of missing the postseason? Right now, at the beginning of this episode, we are out of the playoff picture. There are 5 9-7 teams, including the division-leading Jacksonville Jaguars, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Cleveland Browns, and the Titans and the Oilers are on the outside looking in. One of the matchups we need to break our way is the Ravens at the Browns. The Ravens are right now the number 1 seed, and the Browns are a 9-7 football team right now. But with a loss and a win by the Oilers, we will make the playoffs. So the Ravens game was before our game, so let's get into the highlights. The Ravens strike quickly, opening the game with a touchdown pass from Lamar Jackson to Zay Flowers to open it up 7-0. Here's Deshaun Watson now throwing across the middle. Now it's picked off by Marcus Williams, setting the Ravens up with great field position at the 42. Now here is Lamar Jackson throwing the ball deep down the left sideline. This one will be caught by Zay Flowers for a touchdown number 2, and the Ravens take the 14-point lead. Later in the first, though, the Ravens get possession back, and here is a throw to a wide-open J.K. Dobbins. And after one, the Ravens are up 21-0, but the Ravens are not done. We fast forward all the way to the fourth quarter. Watson, under pressure, will fumble this one away. The Ravens pick it up, and they continue to dominate here in the AFC this year. Lamar Jackson, the reigning MVP, will go on to lead the Ravens to a 38-7 victory, carving out the path for the Oilers to make the playoffs. Now it's simple. Win and in versus the Denver Broncos, an AFC West opponent who we have been actually pretty good against so far in this series. And today it's going to be a big game for the Broncos because they're going to be missing their starting guard Quinn Miners, and they will have to put in a second-year guard, Trevante Hawkins, who doesn't have much experience. But why is that a big deal? Because Christian Barmore has been dominating so far this year. He has had a career high in tackles for loss. He has 7 sacks. And from that defensive tackle position, that nose tackle, it's very, very hard to get a high sack total, and 7 sacks is pretty elite for a nose tackle. And he has made the Pro Bowl this year as well. So he has been rewarded for his very good play. You can just see his stats right here. Last 2 years, 5.5 now, 7 this year, and also has a pick 6 to his name. But if there's one man who can really, really upset the Oilers in this one, it's Bernard McMichael, drafted in the first round of Season 1's draft. He is their franchise quarterback. He's going to have back-to-back 35 touchdown seasons more than likely, and he won AFC Rookie of the Year in the AFC a year ago. But last game, we picked up Chase Brown off of the streets pretty much, and he has been amazing so far in one game, and we'll see if he can replicate that success after Antonio Gibson went down for the season. But we're going to need a big game from our defensive front, led by Barmore, but also the rookies Von Cross and Nick Woods will have to show up big today in order for us to clinch the playoffs. Let's get this game underway as we are on the road here at Empower Field at Mile High, a tough environment to win in. And here comes the second-year pro out of Penn State to lead this Broncos offense. So here we go. The first pass of the game will be out to Javonte Williams. And that's a big tone-setting hit right there by Alani Rutherford. But a gain of 8 brings it to a 2nd and 2. Here's a throw across the middle. A wide-open Jerry Jeudy could be traded in real life. And he picks up the first down. McMichael with 2 good completions. They're across the 50 already. McMichael rolls to the right side. The ball's on the ground. It's Von Cross with his 7th sack of the season. And he is tied for the team lead, and it is now an 11-yard loss on that, bringing it to a 3rd and 21. Here's McMichael out of the pocket, getting chased, and throws this one all the way out of bounds. And we will force the punt after the big Von Cross sack. So here comes Keon Carter. He's been a little disappointing the last few games, but we'll see if he can come out and have a clean game today. He has still not lost that starting job, and I think he's our best option here at the end of the year. Here is Carter rolling to the right side. Nobody's open, and he just throws this first pass out of bounds. Patrick Surtain leads the NFL in interceptions with 6 so far this year, so we're going to have to watch out for him. Here is Brown with a stretch play to left side, and he can't get to the outside. And now it is 3rd and 10. Here is Carter now at the 20 this time. In the pocket, throws to the right side. He's got Jesse Fisher Jr., who's off to the races. To 10, the 5, touchdown. The Oilers strike first. And it's Jesse Fisher Jr. who has been on a tear lately. It is 7-0. So here come this Broncos offense back out onto the field. Jerry Jeudy with a first down catch to open the next drive. Here is McMichael this time running Cortland Sutton in motion, and he gives it to him. And Sutton to the outside. He has a lot of space and picks up a gain of about 24 yards. It is a first down for Cortland Sutton. Across the 50 now, play action fake. Watch out, Bernard McMichael. Nick Woods is there. Both rookies get a sack in this one, and they are showing up early and often. And now it brings it to a 2nd and 16. Now in the pocket. Bernard McMichael out of the pocket now, throwing the ball away. And that's Woods again with the pressure. It's now 3rd and 16. Here's McMichael. Getting flushed out again, throws this one to the left side and another throwaway. The pressure by Nick Woods and Von Cross has been apparent so far. And that amounts to 2 punts here for the Broncos. At our own 14, here's a handoff to Chase Brown, who went over 100 yards in his starting debut with the Oilers. Believe it or not, that was his first game he had started here in 3 seasons with us. 3rd and 7. Here's a throw to the right side, and it's Keon Carter's big miss right there. It's going to be a punt here for the offense. Defense has been balling so far today. We'll see if we can replicate that on this drive. Another throw out to left side to Jerry Jeudy again. He's been the favorite target so far here for the Broncos. Close to the 50, handoff. This is Javonte Williams, who's got a big block downfield by Greg Dulcich, and he picks up a gain of 22 for his first carry of the game. Inside of field goal range here for Will Lutz. And now here is McMichael throwing to the right side. He's got Greg Dulcich, who gets behind the defense, and the Broncos score. It's going to be a tie ball game here at Mile High. And here comes this offense out onto the field, trying to answer Bernard McMichael right back. 35 total touchdowns now for McMichael, and there is a big-time fumble right away, picked up by Petit Frere, and he puts the ball on the ground, picked up by Zach Allen. What a big play for the Broncos defense. They forced 2 fumbles on that play, and Petit Frere tries to turn into a running back, and that's not a good idea. So now the Broncos are set up here in scoring range. Here is McMichael rolling to left side, dumps it off short to Javonte Williams, who picks up a gain of 4. The Broncos have momentum here at home inside the red zone. McMichael getting chased out of the pocket, throws this one, and he's got a wide open man. It's Rashid Shaheed for the touchdown. And the Broncos take the 14-7 lead after the turnover. And now Keon Carter has to answer back. Here's a throw across the middle, and they send the cover 0 blitz, and that is Callum McDermott, who was the intended target. 2nd and 10 now. Here's a handoff to Chase Brown, and he picks up a gain of 4. Bakhtiari shaken up on that play. Mark Schilling in at left tackle, the young left tackle. 3rd and 6. Here's a throw downfield. It's Callum McDermott. He's got it on the run. He gets all the way to the 32. McDermott is pretty athletic. He doesn't have that huge top-end speed, but enough to get some separation. His first catch of the game goes for 40. Here is Brown. Gets to the outside. Makes a man miss. Makes another miss. And he picks up a gain of 8 bringing it to a 2nd and 2 now at the 23. A minute and a half to go here in the first. Here is Carter, throw into an open Trey Battle. He's got it for a first down, and he picks up about a gain of 12. Battle has had his carries cut back since he's had fumbling issues, but still gets the first down right there. Here's Carter in the pocket, throwing short, and he's got Irv Smith, but he can't hold on. And now that brings it to an eventual 3rd and 6. At the 10, play action fake for Carter. He goes down in the pocket, and it's their young defensive tackle Waddle, and he gets us to lose 3 and settle for 3 on that drive. So we are now down by a score at least, 4 points, 14-10. Here's a quick throw, and that is Cortland Sutton. That takes us into the second quarter. Bernard McMichael is in the zone right now, dumping it off short. Javonte Williams has the first down. Trips to the right side, another handoff. This is Williams again, and he picks up a gain of 7. They have a pretty well-balanced offense here, but their defense has really been the issue here for this year for the Broncos. As now they bring it to a 2nd and 3. Quick throw. It's Cortland Sutton again picking up the first down. The Broncos are ranked bottom 5 in total defense. They are ranked 29th in the league, but their offense is actually ranked in the top 10 in scoring. And we'll see what happens here at the 50-yard mark, 3rd and 7. We send pressure on this one, throw across the middle, and another completion here. They've been dinking and dunking all the way downfield on this drive. It's a first down to Dulcich. 1st and 10, throw across the middle. This one's intercepted. It's Casey Burton, the second-year pro, and he picks off his college teammate. Remember, Bernard McMichael was the quarterback at Penn State 2 seasons ago, and Casey Burton was the star of the defense, and he picks off his teammate he's seen so many times in practice before. So here is Chase Brown starting out the next drive, and he picks up a gain of 6 as we start this next drive close to the 50. Here is Carter, play action fake now in the pocket, throwing deep across the middle, and he's got Irv Smith who snags it. It's a first down. Good throw by Carter, by the way, in front of the safety. And a good snag by Irv Smith. At the 28 now, handoff to Battle. Battle gets to the outside. He's got space. He gets pushed out of bounds at about the 11-yard line by Pat Surtain. But it will be almost goal to go at the 11. Quick dump off pass to Chase Brown. He gets it. Cannot get away from the tackle. Good one-on-one tackle right there. That saved a touchdown. 2nd and 5 now. Carter rolls to the right side, tries to direct traffic, throw across the middle to Chase Brown, and he cannot hold on to that one. Now it is 3rd and 5. Coverage by Randy Gregory on that. Stretch play. Here is Battle using his speed. He almost gets to the end zone, but a great tackle there at the inch-yard line, but it's a 1st and goal. J-Ron McAllister, the power back, checks in, and he gets tackled behind the line for a loss of 4. And now we're back at the 4-yard line for a 2nd and goal. Another handoff. This time it's Trey Battle who checks in. It's a touchdown. He uses the speed to hit the hole quickly, and he gets in, and we will take the lead. 3 minutes to go before halftime. 17-14 game now. They come out here 5 wide, started out. Here's a throw to the right side that's caught. It's Javonte Williams. Bernard McMichael has thrown the ball 24 times already here. We still have 3 minutes to go. Make that 25 as he dumps this one off short. Javonte Williams, and he stopped before the first down marker. That's Devin Bush, who's quietly having himself an excellent season, and we force the punt. Here is Jesse Fisher Jr. back to receive this one. Remember, he returned to kickoff last episode as well. And here he gets one deep. And look at him. He's got the speed. One man to miss. It's the punter. And he gets around him. And Jesse Fisher Jr. scores once again. Touchdown. The second-year undrafted free agent receiver just keeps surprising people. You've got to be kidding me. The streak that he is on, 5 touchdowns in the last 3 games. 2 of them have been punt returns, by the way. And he's just on fire. Here we get the defense back on the field, and Bernard McMichael in a tough situation here again before half. 3rd and 2. Pressure. McMichael throws on the run deep, and he's got Shaheed. What a throw by McMichael right there. Only a couple guys can make that throw, and probably 3 of them are in our division. So now they're at the 37-yard line. McMichael now running a man in motion. 4 wide receivers out there. McMichael rolls to the right side, throwing across the middle, and he's got Greg Dulcich inside the 20. And he's setting this team up now in the red zone. About 1:10 to go here in the first half. Here's McMichael throwing across the middle again to Cortland Sutton, who takes a pretty good hit by Alani Rutherford, the rookie. And now they get it to the 10. The clock winds down quite a bit. It's 3rd and 1 now. McMichael rolls to left side, throws across the middle, and he just throws this one out of bounds. The Broncos used a lot of time on that clock, but take a look after this play. Bernard McMichael tries to get up, and look at Heath Burnham. He's punching him into the ground. I've never seen this before on a football field. The refs just absolutely miss it as well. Should have been unnecessary roughness, but the Broncos settle for 3. Madness ensues at the end of the first half. We got ourselves a good one. So here we go. One more half to go in the season, and we are up by 7. And we already had the Browns lose already, so all we need to do is win. But the Chiefs and Jaguars are also 9-7. They are in a close matchup. And then also the Tennessee Titans, who are also 9-7, will lose. So that means that the Jaguars will automatically win the AFC South. And the Chiefs, now with the Oilers, are battling for playoff position. So the Titans have been officially eliminated. We own the tiebreaker over them, and so did the Jaguars. And now it's between the ending of this game and really the Chiefs game to see if we make the playoffs and what position we get. So here we go. Now 24-17. It's an early 3rd and 7 to start the second half. Here's a lob across the middle. It's Jesse Fisher Jr. again. Off to the races in a big-time catch and run. Jesse Fisher is having himself an amazing ending to the season, and it's a big first down. Here is Chase Brown up the middle, and he picks up a gain of 3. He's nearing 50 yards on the ground quietly, and now it gets it to a 3rd and 5. Here is Trey Battle now. A little jet sweep this time. Touch pass, and he does get tackled before the first down marker. Needed 5, only got 2. It's 4th and 3, and we are going to take the points here. Being smart here. We know what's on the line here at the end of the season. We got to take our points when we can get them. So 27-17. Here is McMichael now under center. Under pressure. He goes down. The ball's on the ground. Picked up by the Oilers. And guess who? It's the rookie out of Georgia, Von Cross. And he just goes in unblocked. And Bernard McMichael can't hold on to the football. And Von Cross with the second sack of the game. By the way, that's his second strip sack on this game as well, as Trey Battle gets a couple of yards on that one. And now here is Carter rolling to the right side on a 2nd and goal. He cannot buy enough time to throw that one away. He loses quite a bit on that 3rd and goal. At the 14, we don't want to do anything stupid here. Play action fake, though. Here's Carter trying to get it across the middle. Jesse Fisher was wide open and probably would have turned upfield and scored. Instead, it falls to the ground. We settle for 3 on that drive, and here are the Broncos now down by 2 scores as they complete it right there, and that's Javonte Williams for a first down. At the 47, here's McMichael under pressure, and he escapes somehow and gets to the outside, and he slides down at the 47. McMichael is actually pretty mobile. He's more of a pocket passer. He's got that mentality, but he can actually move a little bit. At the 47, McMichael throws to an open Greg Dulcich again, and he has the first down. 300 yards passing for McMichael. He's already got 2 touchdowns and a pick, but he's looking to bring his team back here as they're inside of field goal range. Play action fake, a good play design right here, a wide open Dulcich. He does take a pretty big hit from Devin Bush, saving the first down. But now it is 2nd and inches. McMichael now, a quick throw to the sideline. This one's caught, and Javonte is inside the 10, and it is a 1st and goal. 8 receptions for Javonte Williams here in this game as well. Here's a handoff up the middle, and Javonte Williams stuffed there, and he stopped back at the 4, and now it is 3rd and goal. They spread us out wide here, 5 wide receiver set. McMichael throws to the sideline, and Cortland Sutton could not drag a foot. And I don't know what they're going to do here, but they do bring in the field goal unit and settle for 3 to make it a 10-point game again. So here's Denver down by 10. Our offense has been pretty good so far today. Here's a handoff to Chase Brown, and he picks up a nice gain of 8 on that carry. 3rd and 2. Back to Chase Brown. Good blocking. And Chase Brown is freed up on this one. He gets to the 39-yard line for a first down. One thing I love about Chase Brown is that he is a pretty capable runner of holding on to the football, taking big hits as well, as he takes this one up the middle for another first down. That one goes for a gain of 11. At the 50 now, Trey Battle checks in this time. Here is Carter trying to buy time, going deep for Marvin Mims, one-on-one, and it is knocked away. That was actually a pretty good throw by Carter, but it will fall to the ground. 3rd and 10 now at the 50. Play action fake again. Carter out of the pocket, throw to the sideline, and it's Jesse Fisher Jr., who's having a tremendous game today. 3 receptions for 146 yards. We start the 4th quarter now. Stretch play to the left side. Chase Brown will go down. As we get to the 29-yard line, it's now 3rd and 5. Brown in the game. He gets the fake on the handoff. Here's Carter. There's a man open, but Carter's going to take it himself, trusting his legs, and he will get to the first down. That's a smart play right there, because I don't really trust Carter in those situations to make that throw. Instead, he uses his legs. But here he is on 3rd and 9, and he will just throw this one out of bounds. And we're in field goal range. We have to take the points again. And it is now 33-20. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. McMichael has been doing a pretty good job today. He touches that one over to Cortland Sutton, and he will lose a yard, maybe get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And now McMichael at about the 37, under pressure again, throwing deep. It's Casey Burton. He tips it to himself, and he's got the interception. The 2nd of the day for Casey Burton. And Burton is one of those players that you just don't know what you're going to get week in and week out. But today, 2 interceptions from his college teammate in Bernard McMichael. So here is the offense back on the field. Chase Brown picking up a gain of 4. And now 2nd and 6 again. Here is Carter throwing to the right side. He's got Irv Smith. Another first down. A pretty efficient game from Carter we're seeing today. Usually he misses a ton of throws downfield, but we're not taking too many shots. Here is Brown. Uh-oh, the Broncos blitzed. And here is Brown taking off, and he will score. And he's untouched on that one. It's a touchdown. Houston will take the 3-score lead now, and the Broncos have no answer for this offense. And how about the young players on defense making plays, causing turnovers in this one? 39-20. More pressure on Bernard McMichael. The 3rd sack of the game. It's Von Cross again. 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles for Von Cross. He's having himself a career day today. And remember, he started this game with 6 sacks, now has 9 total. 2nd and 17, and the Broncos are on their heels. Here's McMichael throwing across the middle. This one's caught. Montrell Washington, who picks up about a gain of 10. And it's now 3rd and 7. At the 28 this time, here is McMichael running a man in motion. It is Montrell Washington throwing across the middle of the field, and this one's caught. It is Greg Dulcich for the first down right there. So now under 4 minutes to go. Hurry up offense here for McMichael, and he throws it straight into traffic. That one could have been picked off by Bush. Instead, he knocks it to the ground. It's now 3rd and 12. McMichael in the pocket throwing, and I don't know if that was thrown out of bounds or to a receiver, but it was airmailed. And this could be the game. It's 4th and 12 here at the 46-yard line. McMichael throws into coverage. This one's caught. It's Greg Dulcich still on his feet and gets to about the 21. This drive continues now for the Broncos. Quick throw to the sideline and another catch. It's Cortland Sutton again, guarded by Casey Burton. I'm surprised he's throwing his way. Now at the 10, here's McMichael in the pocket, under pressure again, throws on the run. He's got Jerry Jeudy making a move inside the 5, and he gets to the 2. It's now 3rd and 2. McMichael rolls, throws to the back of the end zone. It's caught. It's Montrell Washington. But the Broncos, down multiple scores, will have to kick the onside kick here to stay in this one. And this is their last hope. The kick is going to be recovered. Quincy Hall has it. And that should be the game here. But the Broncos do actually get one more chance here at the end of the game as we fast forward inside of a minute left. Here is McMichael again with possession. Here in the pocket, rolling. He goes down. It's James Houston who wants to get in the fun here. Another sack here for the Oilers defense. 3rd and 21. More pressure, and he goes down. It's Derek Copeland all the way back at the 44. It's a 4th and 28. This is the game, throwing, and that one's tipped, and the Oilers will make the playoffs for the first time here in this series. 39-27. It was an all-around team effort in this one to end the season. A crazy, crazy game. Our offense was on today. Keon Carter was actually only 10 of 25. Pretty surprised because, a lot of his throws were actually pretty accurate. And I think he missed, some of the early 1st and 2nd down throws. You saw a lot of 3rd down conversions today, but it didn't matter. Our running game was on. Jesse Fisher Jr. was on. He actually was shaken up in this one. I don't think the injury is too serious, but he did leave the game late. But I got to give it up to our entire team. We did a good job of protecting the quarterback today. We got after the quarterback today. How about Von Cross? 3 sacks, 5 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, obviously, 2 forced fumbles. And remember, he's a rookie. Like, if he has games like that, it's going to be crazy to see what he can turn into. I think that's maybe just a glimpse of what we could see from him in his career. And how about Casey Burton having the career game that he just had, 2 picks in a winner-go-home game, and he does it versus his college teammate at Penn State. That's just incredible to me. Well, we're headed to the playoffs, and we got to be our best. A couple of upgrades. Jesse Fisher Jr., well-deserved here at the end of the season. His injury ends up not being serious at all. He will be good to go here for the playoffs, but he is just amazing. And looking at the recap here in Week 18, like I said, we needed a couple of 9-7 teams to lose. Obviously, the Titans, they end up losing. The Browns end up losing. And that Chiefs and Jaguars game, the Chiefs end up winning that one 34-28. So the Chiefs end up making the playoffs here. So now there are 3 AFC West teams that make the playoffs, by the way. So now the Oilers and the Chiefs do not end their playoff streak. They still make it. And now we face the Chargers, who were the number 2 seed in the AFC. If the Chiefs would have lost that game, they probably would have been our seed and they would have played the Chargers. But instead, we will face the Chargers, a team that we are familiar with. And it actually gives us a little bit of an advantage because we know what we're going to get from the Chargers. Von Cross actually gets AFC Defensive Player of the Week after that performance and finishes the season with a team high 9 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and an incredible ending to his rookie year. Just incredible. And now he's hot going into the playoffs, and that's not it. After that performance, he catapults himself from 5th in Rookie of the Year voting all the way to number 1. An incredible game by the rookie, and we will now have back-to-back Defensive Rookies of the Year. Incredible, incredible ending to this season. We finished the year 10-7, and I am excited for the playoffs and what's ahead. Next episode, we are going to hop straight into the playoffs. Usually we do the season recap, but now that we have made the playoffs, We will wait until the playoffs conclude before recapping, because then we'll have a better picture of what to do in the offseason. But I'm so excited. This Houston Oilers team really has surprised people, especially the defense coming around here at the end of the season. It's been quite fun. I've been having a lot of fun in this series, and I can't wait to see what's ahead. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.